Alright guys, today we have an interesting story to talk about. The Cleveland Browns have released Winfrey. I don't know how to say his first name exactly. But this guy has been really problematic with the Cleveland Browns for a very long time now. Recently, there was a picture that surfaced of somebody threw his jersey in the trash can. It has been an absolute mess. Well, the Cleveland Browns pretty much went through every single possible scenario not to cut this guy. And after what he did to his girlfriend, he was released. So the Browns finally got to the end of the rope with troubled defensive tackle Winfrey. They swiftly released him on Wednesday morning after a woman posted a video on Instagram stories saying Winfrey threatened her with a weapon outside the 9 at East 9th and Euclid and assaulted her. Winfrey can be heard on the video threatening to hit her and her friend, saying, "I will smack the blank out of both of you. You know I got it won me." You know I got it won me? I think he means I got it in me. Winfrey later tweeted, "The truth will come out," possibly referring to the fact that the victim called him a derogatory name that upset him and apparently sparked the incident. He quickly deleted the tweet. Oh, why did you delete the tweet then? Listen, the only thing I could think that he's referring to is when Myles Garrett obviously punched, with his own helmet, Mason Rudolph in the head, and then came out and said that he called Mason Rudolph called Myles Garrett a racial slur. And that is why he did that, right? So, if that's the case, if he did, obviously no. First off, he didn't actually assault the girl. He threatened to assault the girl. Well, actually, no. Did he actually assault her? Yeah, it says he actually assaulted her. So, no. But if she did call him a racial slur, he should definitely put that part out. That part needs to be put out for the context of what happened. Because if not, it just looks like he assaulted her and went after her, which is never okay. Obviously disgusting. What he did was disgusting, but we need the context of it too. Possibly referring to the fact that the victim called him a derogatory name. In April, Winfrey was arrested in Harris County, Texas for misdemeanor assault against a woman he was dating, but those charges were dropped later that month after a completed patrol diversion program. Okay, so this guy's just a problem. The fact he deleted a tweet makes me think she probably didn't call him anything or say anything about him, and he was just pissed off about something and attacked her. So that's, again, if he really was called something, leave the tweet up, get the information out there. But it is what it is. The Browns stuck by Winfrey in the wake of the assault arrest, but ultimately proved to be a mistake. Cleveland Police Public Affairs Sergeant Jennifer said in an email response Wednesday that Winfrey is listed as suspect in an aggravated robbery incident, first reported by Fox News 8 in its latest off-field transgression for the Browns' 2022 fourth-round draft pick. Is this story just getting worse and worse? Last month, Winfrey was robbed at gunpoint. We talked about that before. Him and Greg Newsome and two other players. Winfrey and a friend were walking to a parking lot to get teammate Greg Newsome's car, which was stolen by the gunman later retrieved. In a woman's Instagram story Tuesday night, Winfrey can be heard saying, "Give me that effing phone," before threatening to hit them both. The woman wrote in a story that Winfrey just chased us barefoot out of 9, pointed a weapon at me and put his hands on me, stole both of our phones, and pulled off in a car. What? He needs to release his context of what happened on his side. But still, no, what he did was disgusting, obviously. But I kind of interesting what did she do that caused this? Or are you just an absolute animal of a person for no reason? In another frame, she shows a clip of bruises on her neck and an arrow pointing to it, caption that says, "This is what you stand for at Cleveland Browns." No, I mean, it's like, listen, no matter what, he assaulted her. That's wrong, right? Completely, utterly wrong. But if he did this for no reason, out of nowhere. She also wrote, "I'm literally scared to go home." According to incident report, the victim and a friend saw Winfrey in the lobby of Perrion at the 9. The victim's friend shouted his name. He didn't respond. She called him a blank, the P word. The victim stated that Winfrey became upset and started to approach them, so they left the hotel. So she called him, and when I say P word, usually when people say P word, they mean the other word, but pretty much a lesser of a man, I'll say. When Winfrey followed him outside, the victim stated that he tried to record on her phone and he tried to take it, complete with verbal threats. Victim stated that Winfrey lunged at her, striking the left side of her neck, and yanking the phone. Photos showed a red rose on her neck. So, she called him the P word, and he assaulted and attacked her and stole her phones because of it. The victim said Winfrey pulled up his shirt and revealed the firearm in his waistband, a dark gray handgun. When Winfrey and his friend left the scene, the victim and her friend returned to the hotel lobby and called the police. Winfrey called the victim's phone when they weren't with the police, and she handed it to the officer. Winfrey told him that the females were harassing him and he took their phones. The officer asked him to return to the hotel, but he said he didn't want to because he was a Browns player and was worried about security issues. Winfrey said he returned the phones by placing them on a crate in an alley, which he did. So he admitted that the only reason he attacked these females and stole their phones, so assault and theft, was because they called him the P word. Police said the phones, and then he wouldn't return the phones to the police because he said he's a Browns player and he felt security problems. Police said the phones have a good video of the incident, clear audio of his threats, and videos of suspect actions, no evidence of the firearm. In addition, Winfrey's 3 brushes with the law since April. He was several times for misdemeanor to maturity issues last season, including a week 2 against Jets, but the Browns believed until now he was worth the trouble. Other than the statements that were they were releasing him, they had no firmer comment on the incident. I mean, he sounds like a deranged mental patient. If somebody calls you the P word, okay, I get it. Listen, as a man, if a woman calls you the P word, it's kind of like, oh, come on, man. That's an attack. But you don't go and assault her and steal her phones. Especially if you're a football player, you turn around, you say, you know what? Whatever. I don't care what you say. And you walk away. That's how you be an adult in a situation. Did the arrest, and yeah, I mean, I can't believe this. I really cannot believe this. Yeah, well, good thing he got released. Good thing he hopefully never joins an NFL team again after that crap. So the only thing that wasn't proven was him having a weapon. The video didn't show him have a weapon. They claimed he had a weapon. The video didn't show it. I don't know if he's saying he had a weapon or not. I'm going to guess he probably said he didn't have a weapon. But that was a mess. I did not think I was going to get into that much of a story. I thought it was just... I know the basic story of what happened, but I didn't know it was that deep. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.